So, today is the TeamMK posing seminar day, which we're all really excited for. I'm going to run it, Charlotte's also going to run it, Kuba's not going to run it. Kuba's great with posing, but he kind of leaves the posing more down to me. I'm not a professional poser in any sense of the word, but in regards to helping other people, I'd say that I'm pretty decent, especially when it comes to most classes. I obviously became a pro as a bikini athlete, so my posing when it comes to bikini isn't too shabby. And then obviously at the moment I do compete as a figure pro, so obviously have a good tap into that one as well. Helped Kuba a lot with his posing, which then obviously cross-translate quite well to women's physique. We don't actually have any women's bodybuilders, but women's physique competitors we have got coming, and also kind of natural figure, PCA style figure, which obviously then requires the arms above the head pose, which I feel comfortable with. So that's what we're doing today, which will be really exciting. Obviously got myself nice and prepared for the day, as you do. I've got myself all my meals in my little bag. Caesar's crying, so I apologise for Caesar and all his crying. We're not going to show you all of the posing day because I think that you'd probably find it a little bit boring, but Ed behind the camera is going to find and capture some wonderful moments. Obviously some of me spieling off some of the posing tips that we're getting and giving to clients. The most important thing when it comes to posing is that it's on an individual needs basis, exactly like your training, exactly like everything that's specified to you, your health supplements, etc. If you're going to a posing coach and they're giving you exactly the same pointers or individual routine, etc. as every other person, then you need to find someone else to be able to help you with your posing, because not everybody's foot placements can be the same. There is a requirement for each federation for specifics to be, or the look of that class, but not every person can pose in the same way to be able to achieve that look. So we have to find an individual way to be able to achieve that look for each person. So we'll go through the basics. We're going to go through some wonderful comparison rounds, and so that they can actually get a feel for what it feels like standing next to people on show day, and also what it feels like when you do your individual routine with other people watching on show day. So that's the plan of attack. We're going to head there now. Don't know why I've got these two things in my hands, but obviously they make me feel a little bit less nervous to speak on the camera, so that's what we're going to do now.
No shot, no gimmick, no gimme look. No plan, go get it, no giving up. No gas, get a mask like give it up.
What? Coffees are accrued for, I hope she's not listening, the posing day. We need all the caffeine that we can get, because it's different being in person with people and the social requirement it takes. And I'm not used to it anymore. I used to be out and about seeing people all the time when I used to work full time. And now that I don't, sometimes I don't find it difficult, but like my social button is just very different, so I need to switch it on. So that's why a strong coffee is very much needed. Hello, you okay? Thank you. Don't know if that worked. Coffee for cameraman. Thank you. No, could I have a straw though, please? Thank you. Bye.
Gotta get it, gotta kill it, like fill it up. No drop, no wait, no hold on. Cock back, let it go like so long. Black suit, black tie with a slow song.
Welcome, guys. We'll do it as it's a chilled day. Like, don't feel stressed, don't feel nervous. So everybody else feels the same way. I remember the first time that I ever went to a posing day. They didn't do like team meet things, what they called like these. When I first started, it was literally just going to see someone one-on-one. So if you don't take your posing seriously, you will find that it will be something that lets you down on show day. If you go a little bit wrong when you're on show day, don't worry about it. Just pretend like it doesn't happen and just carry on again, because if you think about it too much, it'll probably make the rest of it go a little bit funky, but we're going to try and get a feel for what show day will feel like a little bit today.
For me, I know the enemy and that he's sent for me. I keep the blood of the lemons, my centerpiece. I cannot trust in no crystals or energy. Look at the chemistry, it do not even mix chemically. Most of the tricks, they be gimmicks, they mimic the truth. It's poison and we got the remedy.
See the hips back. Think about turning out your knees a little bit, and now push your hips forwards a little bit. Lovely. Elbows down just a little bit more, but then bring your, and then relax them a little bit. Don't roll them forwards, push them out. Push your hips back more and suck up through your midsection a little bit more. That's lovely, your legs are really coming through. And now focus on dropping that shoulder down and bringing it out this way. Lovely. Drop that arm and then bring that one up a little bit. That's better. And then just drop that arm in. Perfect, really nice. And now bring your arms out more. Lovely. And press through your big toes a little bit, just so that we can get those legs to switch on a little bit more. Very nice. Make sure that you put just as much effort as you would do on show day. And then bring those shoulders towards me. Lovely. Face towards the side for me. Midsection's all really nice and tight. Back shoulders round towards the judges, and making sure that those arms stay nice and relaxed whilst you still keep lots of tension into your lats. Hips back a little bit. Georgina, try and relax your arms just a little bit more. That is lovely. Charlotte is obviously a bikini competitor for the NPC. Louise is going to be doing natural figure, which you don't actually do posing for NPC in natural figure shows unless you do the Two Bros natural figure. But for kind of UKDFBA, BNBF, WNBF, you would obviously do, it's like old style NPC posing because they haven't transferred over to that style. So that's what we're going to do now. This is really lovely. Pop your hips back a little bit more, stand your chest up a tiny little bit taller, and this arm here, just bring it in a little bit further towards your hip, and then rotate your elbow back a little bit so it can pop your shoulder a little bit more. Beautiful. That's really nice. And then just bring that elbow in a little bit more. Bring that waist a little bit to face towards the side. The other side is definitely stronger. We all have that one side that's less than the other, don't worry. No matter what level we're at, we all do. Bring that shoulder up a little bit more, and then round a little bit more. It's okay. And then just try and keep all that weight on this foot whilst this one stays nice and lifted. Lovely. Let's push those hips back and up just a little bit more. Chest nice and tall. So I hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that you got a feel of what it feels like to stand next to people. Obviously you wouldn't have a mirror there on show day, so you wouldn't see other people, but it's just that feeling of what it's like, especially in a room full of people that you know-ish but don't know enough. So yeah, can we all get a picture please, if that's okay, as a little group? Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies, if we can just do our front pose, please. Okay, so I want you to rotate that hip a little bit more, and then just let that knee here sit towards me a little bit. Drop them shoulders down a little bit, bring that round a little bit more. Just try your foot a little bit more diagonal. That's better, so that we can see the outline of your physique from your arm. That's better. That's like way nicer. That's lovely, and your midsection's completely flat. Pop into that lat a little bit more into, there we go, that's better. Way more shape, way more shape. Bring that glute up a little bit more. Perfect, really nice hand, really nice. This knee here, I just want you to bend it a tiny little bit. And now I want you to push your whole hip back and up. And then think about rotating the knees out and creating the tension through your glutes by pushing them back and up. That's nice. Now we can see real nice glutes, really nice adductors. I mean, I don't know if your hair will fully cover, but I just don't want them to see density too much. Yeah, that's better. The first thing that you do when you come onto the stage is making sure that you look at the judges. It doesn't matter about anybody else when it's the same really when you do comparisons, but obviously you have sometimes got to look at the other competitors to make sure that you're not knocking them and whatnot when you do get on stage. In that instance, because you don't have a lot of time on stage as NPC IFBB, I would personally, and from experience of doing that class, walk straight to the centre of the stage. I wouldn't waste my time going to the back. If you become a professional, you will have time to be able to come to the back, do all your fancy stuff, etc. As an amateur competitor, you don't. That's nice. Just drop that back shoulder a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Pop that lat a little bit. I want more shape on that front. Thank you. Lovely. I only know because I got told off. And it wasn't until later down in my career that I was already a pro that then I got told from the judges, don't make a pointy finger, make sure that you're soft. So learn from my mistakes. Now let's turn around, come to the front of the stage and hit your front shot, please. Awesome, really nice, really nice. That step pin as well, so much better, so much better. Okay. And let's say thank you and walk off. Awesome, really nice. I liked that, that was good. Massive improvements already. Okay, right, front double bicep, please. This is really nice. I like this. I think that you can create a little, you know, like when you do a bicep curl, you create a little bit more flexion into your wrist. You can definitely do that on that as well, because that gets way more, because you see that? Way more into that peak. That's nice. Lovely, okay. Sit your hips back and then plant your toes into the floor a little bit more, just so you can really grip in to get them. Yeah, that's better. Can you see here how we've got that little gap? I want you to close that completely off. Bring that tummy in nice and tight. Rotate those knees out a little bit more. See how much more separation we get off the back of that? That's so much nicer. Right, on you know when you do your front lat spread, front double bicep, back lat spread, back double bicep, you really focus about making yourself big and hard and really trying. I want you to do that on your front relaxed. Literally as big as possible. Like, you've got such a good V taper. Don't just stand there and just be here. Get out, make it big. Go again. You literally look 2 times the size. Try not to be here, try be up. Yeah, it's better. Yes, way nicer, way nicer. Try and focus a little bit less on rounding forwards and a little bit more about out and then depress. That's better. Now you look way thicker as well as way wider. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's nice. That's lovely. That's really nice. That's going to look good tomorrow on the stage. That's better. Bend those legs a little bit so that you can sit into them a little bit more, and then you can come onto your tiptoe on this one a little bit if you want to. Yeah, that's better. Chest up nice and tall, pup. Yeah, there we go, way better. I like that, but again, try and protract that shoulder round a little bit.
What, dig under my pec?
Yeah, because it's going to bring way more density into your pec. If you try and do it small, you'll look small. If you try and think about lats into them biceps, you will bring way more density into your side chest and also into your kind of upper top line completely. Just a tiny little bit, just a tiny little bit. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's lovely. That's lovely. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, boys. It was a really good day. A nice little turnout. Not too many, but enough in each kind of little category that we did. Obviously, to begin with, we did figure. With that, obviously, because we have competitors that don't just compete in the NPC, we rolled with, obviously, the arms above the head poses in the figure classes that they would do in kind of the IBFA in the UK, the NABA, the PCA, and then also we did bikini after that, where we also did kind of standard bikini posing that you would do in the PCA, NABA, other natural shows, as well as obviously the NPC style, and then obviously moved into men's, which obviously then doesn't really differ federation to federation. It's pretty much exactly the same. We didn't have any classic boys in today, just kind of men's bodybuilding. They all look fantastic. A few people are obviously very close to show, which is why I thought it'd be really nice for them to be able to get a feel what it feels like again to be on stage, where they obviously then do their individual routine, they do their comparisons as well, knowing what it feels like to change places with each other, how it feels on show day, because we've even got people that are first timers this year, and you don't really ever get an opportunity to be able to do that. There's people that do stage workshops in the UK, but I've been to one before and they didn't really get any stage time. They didn't really get any time where they were comparing against each other, and I just think that sometimes it's nice to be able to get that feeling of what it's like on show day, being with other people, but then also creating friendships through that, because it's really nice to be able to not feel like you're alone, feel like you're part of a community, whether that be through coaching with your coach, or whether that be with other people that you meet within that coaching community, because we're all the same, we're all a bit nuts, we're all a little bit odd in certain ways, we all get kind of down about the way in which we look, we all have times when we feel happy, and I think sometimes it's nice to be able to know that other people also feel that way. So it was a good day. Looking forward to next year's already. I'm sure that it'll be lovely. I'll be very lean the next time I do one of those, because I'll definitely be in prep. But yeah, look forward to doing it, improving it for next time, and seeing what we can do. But I hope that you've all liked it. Please like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back for another video.